Charlie, you want?
I just waved to my daughter. By the way, guys, if Charlie comes in and starts to be in the podcast, I told her she could come in. You want to come say something on the podcast? Just come on so I can listen to it one day in the old folks' home. Guys, this is Charlie.
Oh.
David, do you have any questions for her?
Hold on, I have a button. Introduce her again.
Guys, this is Charlie, my daughter.
Oh, fuck. Wrong button. All right.
What is the button you pushed?
The button I pushed first went, wah, wah, wah. And then the second button just is applause. All right, guys, we have Charlie Nash here. Charlie, how old are you?
11.
Okay, so the rest of the conversation has to be geared
towards an 11-year-old.
Appropriate stuff.
Right.
You smoke yet, Charlie?
Someone in her school, you know how when kids are young, but they're on social media now, so they fuck up a lot.
Right.
Someone at her school in her Snapchat wrote, "Happy 9/11."
No.
Oh my God.
It was on Zoom, right?
No, as the Zoom call name, she wrote her name and then said a happy 9/11.
As a joke, or did she actually think it was a holiday?
She
thought it was like the right thing to say.
Oh,
Like it was
she's
they're
just a
so
kid.
young.
fucking goodness.
She didn't know.
Right. I mean, how? There's no way you would know as an 11-year-old.
Right.
Okay.
Like it is a big holiday, so you'd say Happy Thanksgiving, but you just don't say Happy 9/11.
Merry 9/11.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that is a little strange. Oh, that's an interesting thing to talk about. Is like you're on TikTok, Charlie, constantly, right?
Yeah.
And are your friends like? Do they make TikToks like the rest of? Because like if I was an adult and I was looking at, or I am an adult. If I was a parent and I, oh,
Brain check.
I guess what I'm trying to get is like the like all the twerking and all that kind of stuff. Like, do your friends participate in like the WAP and like do they do that weird stuff? And then like how is that at school the next day? Do you have any friends that are TikTokers?
Yeah, but they don't do those things.
They don't do inappropriate things because I've seen like straight up like there was a woman who showed us it was like her 7-year-old daughter doing.
Doing the.
Charlie D'Amelio's mom wouldn't let her do the WAP.
She's a minor.
Yeah, no, but I mean, she came out and she's like, I'm not letting my daughter do that.
And Jason forces his daughter to do the WAP. That's the difference.
Oh my God.
Jason's like, this'll pay for the bills.
She won't do any TikToks with me. She's like, even the other day we were getting out of the car. We were in front of Earth Cafe where all the kids hang out and get paparazzi'd. So I pulled out my phone and I was like, oh, this will be a funny bit. You know, like Charlie Nash. What do you think of Dixie D'Amelio's new
That's
stuff?
so embarrassing. You're gonna do that to your fucking daughter?
That's exactly what she said. She's like, put it away. She's like, stop. I am not doing this. I'm like, this is a funny bit.
Oh my God.
You think it's embarrassing?
Yeah, bro.
Whatever, man. You guys are no fun.
They're like a bunch of teenagers who have like really cool outfits. I don't know what embarrass myself.
Jay, you'd be tough to have as a dad.
Yeah?
Yeah, because your job is to embarrass yourself. And now, like, imagine your kids, like, already have to live with that at school. Like, at school, their dad is already the guy that, you know, gets taped to the wall and then gets buried in my backyard. And now on top of that, you want to you want to go in front of one of the most popular restaurants and you go, hey, Charlie, I'm about to fucking really ruin your day here.
I wasn't trying to ruin her day. I was trying to do a funny bit with her because I think she's funny.
Charlie, do your friends at school know at all about your dad? Like, do they ever pull up like TikToks of your dad and go, "Oh my God, is this your dad?" Like, do they ever do that?
They honestly don't care about the Blog Squad. I mean,
Fucking
I don't want to be mean.
Ouch, Charlie. That one hurt.
Whoa.
Hold on, where's the button?
They all
Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Fuck. Fuck this. These buttons.
Who are
suck.
they into? Lorray?
I don't know. I don't know what they watch.
Who's like that? Who's like the star of social media in your school?
Probably Charlie D'Amelio.
Well, right, but that's kind of for everybody. That's even in my eyes.
That's David's favorite
That's
too.
even in my eyes. I'm like, I love Charlie. What's wrong with that one? She's actually Charlie. If there's anybody to be like the person that should be like representative of social media, I'm totally fine with Charlie being that person.
Sure.
I feel like she's like the most down to earth person, and I literally, even watching her, you could tell that she's literally just doing everything just because she
Genuinely wants to.
not genuinely wants to, but like she doesn't put on a show for like any like
No.
she does it up to her own standard, like everything she does, like she's not like faking anything.
Right.
Those
And,
girls are very real. We
yeah.
watch her vlogs sometimes.
And that's why
Dixie's vlogs.
they all work, is because they're so real. And like you watch Dixie's, her sister's TikToks, and Dixie literally looks like she does not want to do fucking any of this shit, but she's doing it because it brings in money, and that's the funniest fucking thing. I think like that's the best part of Dixie. Yes, no, I think those two sisters are really really authentic, and that's why it's the best.
Charlie's so funny. Like when she won't do TikToks with me, I go, I should have never introduced you to Charlie D'Amelio, and she goes, David introduced me.
If you had to go to like the dance with somebody, either your dad or your mom, who would it be? Like if you had, who would be like fun on a night out and also wouldn't like kill your vibe?
Well, he would vlog the whole thing.
So you wouldn't want him because it'd be too much pressure, or you
He
would.
would vlog the whole
I
thing.
would not vlog. If you told me not to vlog it, I
Oh my
wouldn't.
God, you're tearing them apart.
Bro, I have not put you. What'd you say?
He's tearing you guys apart.
No, Charlie, I agree. He would vlog the whole thing.
I have not. You haven't been on my channel in forever. I don't even put you on there anymore.
I asked if I could sit in the front. And he was like, "Oh, are you okay with being in the vlog?"
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, you know what? You like to go to Urban Outfitters. You have to pay for that stuff, and you like this $10,000 house.
Oh, so it was
Fucking get in
10,000.
the vlog.
Wow. Okay. So a vlog aside, let's say there's no vlog. Who would it be? No cameras. Just as a person, who do you think is like, who can keep up with the times? I'm not saying who you love more. I'm saying for that situation, who would you prefer?
Mommy's very funny.
I think Mommy would be better at a dance because you'd be weird.
That's what I'm thinking too.
No,
Fine.
sorry.
You're done. Go, get out of here.
We all knew that was the answer.
hang
We just
out
wanted
with-
to hear you say it.
Go hang out with Wyatt.
If we're like going out somewhere, I'd want to go with you because you do more like out places.
Charlie's smart. She's very
She's so
politically
smart.
Yeah,
correct.
bro. Are you crazy? She's smarter than Jason.
Yeah, but I've never heard her talk. This is the first time I've heard her talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's really smart. It's the other one.
She's
that's
very
off in
smart.
space.
It's,
And he's smart too, but he's
The other one's
just
like too smart.
too smart.
No, but it's like he would make some kind of science theory, but he would make it as we're trying to like catch a flight or something.
yeah, it's
So he'd sit there and
Charlie's smart, and then Wyatt's like Charlie after he discovered acid. That's kind of that's where his brain's at. He's like more of like a creative type, still very like intelligent in that department, but he has shifted all his brain energy to learning how to play instruments and music.
I was rushing to meet you to do the podcast last week, and I'm like, I'm in the car. You're like, "What's your ETA?" And I dropped them off at the house, and I had my assistant come receive them in the car. So I don't want to be late for you. And then Wyatt's like, "Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?" And I'm like, "Wyatt, I'm late. I'm late right now." And he's like, "Okay, no, now's bedtime. Now's bedtime. And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." And then I'm getting out of the car. I'm getting this stuff. I'm like, "Go ahead, tell me. What did you want to tell me?" He goes, "Okay, sometimes I hear ocean sounds in my brain." So I was thinking about going down to the ocean and recording some of the sounds and putting them on a song. And I was like, okay.
I mean, dude, that sounds horrible, but that sounds like the making of somebody who really knows what they're doing in their department.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a low key genius.
I mean, he's a genius, but he's
But he's a fucking idiot.
He can't put his fucking shoes on. Wyatt, put your goddamn shoes on.
Yeah, where is he right now listening to this thing?
All right.
All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Charlie.
Charlie, you have any social medias you want plugged real quick? She's Charlie Nash on everything.
yeah.
Just wait till she changes her Instagram to just Charlie. She doesn't want to be associated with the Nash anymore.
That would be fine with me. I don't care. You don't have to do any videos with me anymore.
I like doing videos with you. It's just annoying when it's like I just wake up and you're like the camera's in my face.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Nobody likes doing videos with me anymore. Just Joe.
Just chill.